Hey y'all, Cardlin here, and before we start anything, just curious, do I sound crackly to y'all? According to the boy, Todd, I sound a little crackly, and I'm not quite sure what it is I need to fix. Also, hello, how you doing? I'm getting a bunch of no's, one a little. My phone was like literally on my audio interface, so I thought that might have been the case, but I moved it and restarted everything. Everybody's saying I'm good. Thank you, everybody. All right. What y'all think about that little transition thing? Let me do it again. Look at this. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Look at that. I'll go back. I'll go back. Hey, you know that's nice. Freaking cool. Y'all are too nice. That is all courtesy of the amazing Daniel Tapia. More amazing work on his part. Let me turn this down a bit. Make sure we can hear each other when we're actually talking. How is everybody? Y'all doing okay? See if we can get Cardlin's face. Yeah, oh, okay, he's got a little bit of robo eyes. I don't know why that's happening. Let's see if we can see if we can get his face where his eyes aren't glowing like crazy robos. Get close to a wall. Rotate the camera. Too close? How about now? What is with your eyes, dude? Maybe he's just... Okay, that's a trip. That's not supposed to happen, but this is Destiny 2 Cardland Audio. It's supposed to not look so freaky, but I guess that's not an option. I don't know what that is, but there he is.
Hello.
Hello. People can hear you now. Just a heads up. Do I still sound crackly dackly to you?
Yep. I am completely lost on what that could possibly be.
Huh. Is it really? Is it bad? Is it like distractingly bad?
It's pretty terrible.
Oh shit, man!
I'm really not sure what to do.
So they can hear it on your. So hold on. That means I can go to your stream and I can hear it, right?
It's not up because it's so distracting. I thought it would be bad.
Get it working first. Okay.
I'll stream it in a second here so people can kind of get a taste of what's coming through on my end, I guess. But yeah, it ain't pretty.
Oh, you know what? Maybe if I turn down my input. I've never done that before, but does that help at all?
No, it's weird. It sounds internet based almost, but it doesn't. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Like both our internets are fine because you're streaming and mine is massively upgraded. There's no reason I would have trouble downloading voice. At least God, I hope not.
Let's try this. Alexa, turn off the first plug. Maybe with the fan off, does it sound better?
This'll do.
No, nothing is changing it. This is very confusing to me because I honestly just don't know. You know what? Maybe let's try a voice channel in that server.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's a call. All
right. Voice channel. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Does it sound better here?
No. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I even have people.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe let me try getting in a voice call with one of the mods. See if they hear it, so that we can verify it's something with Discord.
Yeah.
All right, mods, heads up. I'm calling the channel. Hope I didn't wake anybody up. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, do I sound super robot-y to you?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
Stream will sound fine though.
Yeah,
Stream
stream was
sounds fine.
100% fine.
It's got to be disco. Okay, well, I've closed and opened disco twice now. I don't want to restart the computer because that'll force me to restart the stream. Let me try relaunching Discord yet again. Be right back.
Okay.
Woot.
Also, thank you. Also, hi to the stream.
Hi,
Hello.
stream.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Still bad? Hello, my name
Yeah.
is Cardlin. Crackly
Yeah.
crackle voice.
Yeah. Have you turned off echo cancellation? Like turn it off, turn it on, and the automatic gain control? Sometimes that'll make things wonky, I think. Like under advanced.
Turn off. And automatic gain control. Alright. They're both off. Do I have to exit for it to save? Okay, is this better?
Oh, that made it. Say something again.
Try server over DM. Just made it. Sigh, why do I have to work today? Hello, cuties. Hi, mods. Hey, yo, mods. Hey, guys.
Still kind of bad.
Dang it.
There's a thing where it says, oh, that's the video codec. There used to be a way you could change the way the audio packets were delivered. Hang on. Under where it says audio subsystem, try changing it to legacy.
Audio subsystem.
Hello?
I am on a different audio subsystem.
It actually sounds better to me.
Fixing technical difficulties, my favorite kind of stream. Dude, your work is awesome. Thanks. I still got plenty of ideas to make it even fancier. Who's a kitty?
Kitty.
Princess.
Oh,
Hi,
princess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it sounds better to me.
Ditto.
Ree, what do you think? Sounds better? Sounds good?
Sounds better.
All right, I'm gonna go back to Todd. Thank
There you
y'all.
go. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Did you
Hello.
just... Okay, hi.
Is this better?
Hey.
I was told this sounds better.
Yeah, you don't sound awful.
Okay, just a little bit awful. I'm okay
No,
with
I
that.
mean, you don't... That's not... Well...
I sound the same, so.
Yeah. You know, expectations are met. We'll just leave it at that.
Sweet, awesome. Apparently I had to switch to a legacy subsystem of audio subsystems. I don't even know what that word.
Sorry,
what?
what?
That means. Yeah.
That obscure option in Discord that lets you switch to the old audios.
I genuinely didn't know that that tab scrolled down that far.
I thought they would have gotten rid of it by now. I can't believe that thing actually had a use.
Apparently today, right now, it has a perfect use.
Today.
Because of course it isn't a
Alright.
stream with Todd unless there's some kind of technical difficulty.
I claim no... Fuck that, alright? That one's not my fault.
All right. Let's get you in the group.
Alright.
Do this.
I gotta get back into the game. I was trying everything. Restarted my computer, closed Destiny. I didn't know what was going on.
All right, I can't seem to invite you just yet.
Yeah, I probably have to.
So you haven't
get
played
in the
Destiny 2 at
tower
all?
or something. No, I've played Destiny 2.
Did you
Played
notice
a
that
little bit of the game.
I don't know if you're playing your same account, but did you notice that the whole intro is different?
I did notice that the intro was different. It's not the same account.
Yeah, that was bananas. Like I didn't have to go through the whole. Yeah, it was completely different. There's like no story whatsoever in this one, or at least it didn't tie into Destiny 1. Or like, yeah,
Right.
just completely different beginning. Very
Think
shocked
they
by it.
were, think they were probably shrugging off their Activision cape. Let's see.
Let me know when you're in. I'll send you an invite.
All right, I'm gonna go to Earth, I guess. Maybe.
I'm in the tower right now. If you're online, that means I can
got it.
I can send you an invite.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'm online. One friend online. It's a sad, lonely world in Destiny.
I can join your game. I can't invite you to game. Let me join your game.
Well, that sounds about right. I don't think in any of the games we have ever played you've been able to successfully invite me. Literally none of them.
Sounds about right.
Because Man of Medan, we spent like 10 minutes every stream trying to get that right.
You're coming out of my speakers. Hold on. I gotta turn that off.
Good. Alexa, play Despacito.
Did it work? It did not. Try louder.
Alexa, play Despacito. We'll get there one day. The technology will keep up with us.
Alexa, stop that. Alexa, don't actually do that. All right, voice chat off. Say something.
Hello.
All right, good.
Did it actually start playing that?
It's like, Alexa, play Demonetize immediately.
I think YouTube's been playing that one for a few months.
Look at these newbie ships.
Right.
So is this the very first quest, or you've been progressing a little bit?
No, I didn't do shit. I got to the tower and it said cooperative events unlocked, and I was like, ah, good. Now we can do something besides just talk.
That happened to me like minutes before I started the stream.
God bless. We did it. All right, where are you? Where did you end up? Did you not land with me? All right, there we go.
Hello.
Hey.
Apparently
to me, you're just Cardly.
That's my name? Cardly?
Yep, just Cardly. I mean, that really kind of follows Cardly B, so I guess that's fine.
I don't know that I ever, now that I think about it, ever had a chance to choose my name. But whatever, Cardly is fine.
All right. Cardly will work.
All right, so what are we doing? Who are we talking to?
I don't know.
I'm going to guess.
We'll just run around. I think we got to go talk to the sniper tower guy, I guess. I seem to remember that vaguely. It's been a long time since this came out.
I don't have my mini-map. Do you have a mini-map up?
I do not have a mini-map, no. I feel like that's not an option that we have to turn on. We just don't have one. I'm not confident about that, then. What are you doing down there?
Talk to Sir Jorah Mormont.
Come now, speak your mind.
Alright, I forgot to advertise my own stream on Tumblr. Suppose I should do that.
Do we actually have a quest here, or did we just land here?
Did you turn in the tower thing and then talk to Zavala?
Oh no, I didn't talk. I literally just landed at the tower and then
Oh.
joined this.
Hold on, I gotta pimp myself out on the stream. Not on the stream, on Tumblr for the stream. I'm not gonna pimp myself out on the stream. I think that'll get us both in trouble.
Be right back. I gotta take a phone call.
All right, perfect timing. Take me there. Guess I have to return to orbit first. Taking you to orbit, Cardly. Oh,
Thank you, Newart. Cardly
Oh, is that-
star is my name.
mm-hmm. Is that what I am to you, Newart?
No, I am not who you are. Not who Rose thinks. The whole
I
thing.
was gonna say I don't think you are. We can switch places if you want. I don't think
Good.
I don't think you want that though.
It's just strange that it would cut off my name like that.
It is weird.
Did you get a chance to actually choose your name?
No, it's just my Steam name.
Hmm.
I'm as
Yeah,
confused
I'm
as
just
you are about why it fucking it like thinks that that's some highly sensitive information that I can't have or something,
It's
or
not
that
like,
it
it's not like
thinks
Cardlin was
audio
like.
is a bad word.
It's not like Cardlin was like short for my real name or anything. Maybe is NISH a bad word?
Niche? I can't
Maybe.
imagine.
Right?
I don't know. Ask your chat. That doesn't sound right.
What do we think, chat and mods? Is NISH a bad word? Niche? What does Urban Dictionary say? Maybe that's why it
Urban
automatically.
Dictionary. It would seem like it wouldn't let you have that name though. If that was Niche is a name for a girl who is extremely intelligent and funny.
Oh, there you go. No, that was probably something somebody just added for their friend named Nish.
Nesh is an English dialect adjective meaning unusually susceptible to cold weather.
According to Urban Dictionary, it means nothing.
Possibly be
Like,
that.
what you got going for Christmas? Nish, mate. One might say if they were the type to use the word mate. Alright, let's go to the green.
Alright, we're just gonna jump right off the edge.
Like the
Wow, I
Halloween
actually
music.
landed on the...
What can I do for you, Guardian? Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Alright, I'm jumping off the edge because I don't know how to get back up there very quickly. So, I think I talked to the gun vendor dude,
Right. Doing that right now.
and then I talked to, or I will talk to Zavala. It actually gave me some little marker on the map before that, but I'll go talk to Zavala, make sure we're on the main thread.
I just got that one as well. Talking to, or rather, I'm going to go equip that stuff it just gave me first.
Are you here to resume your post as a guardian of this city?
Gotta switch my tab over.
Welcome to the tower, Guardian. Beautiful view,
Alright.
isn't it?
Just talk to
The
Zavala.
traveler is battle-worn
Cardsley.
and as mysterious as ever.
Acquire
But it
quest.
remains the source of our immortality and the gift of our light. The city.
One thing about this game I always kind of had a complaint with is
all those people.
the UI is meant to be so simple that it's like complicated.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I don't.
almost, that's always
I
how
just
I
don't like
considered
how it does quests.
iOS. It's like, it's so simple that
Yeah.
it's hard. It's harder to use than it should be.
Yeah, because they're like, well, you know, you can just find this information where you'd intuitively find it. It's like, well, it's not there though. What? Where is it? Stop it. Get some help. All right, I think we have the quest. Oh, you're going to
I hear you
Ikora.
survived the Cosmodrome. That's a tough place to start your new life, Guardian. I can spare a minute or two.
I don't. Stop
Okay,
showing
they
me
just straight up gave me a
tutorial.
quest. The quest I got was just basically do all the quests.
Perfect. That's some good guidance right there.
Anything you need.
Oh my god, this thing is trying to tell me how to use the UI in a tutorial. Like, please God, stop. It's just stuck at the bottom of my screen until I do it at once.
Yes, we'll speak again.
This is UI extortion. Select the Vanguard node to access Strike playlist. I don't want that right now, game. Stop it.
Okay, now we go over here. Good old Destiny. Never leave me wondering for a moment. Just constantly go to the next thing on your screen.
Okay. Did we do everything in here?
We did. Now we gotta go across the way to where, I think her name was Amanda.
Going to Amanda?
Oh man, I just had to do a hard pause to keep myself from doing a super dad joke just now.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, Amanda, hugging kisses her day. Burp, 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 burp.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I think that joke is on
Yeah?
The Simpsons. Just to kind of give you an idea of where that lands.
Now what,
Okay,
we
Tess
good?
Everest from Eververse. Marked for some reason. Or maybe that's just her icon.
Okay, I think that's it. I no longer have a beacon to go to on my screen.
Since we're not doing anything else interesting, maybe we should talk about the Friday stream.
Yeah. So everybody get to see the social media blast we put out about what's going on Friday? Hopefully you did. If not, basically, our good friend Yuri is in not so great a way. Due to some recent storms, some trees fell through his roof, and what he thought was going to be a quick fix ended up being the total destruction of his home. So
Wow.
he is in a spot where essentially he has to stay in a couple of hotels until he can find a new place to live. So him and his cats are currently floating in between spots till they can find a better spot. He was going to open up emergency commissions, as he put it, and he has. But we were thinking that, you know, if he were to do all these commissions, he'd end up buried under them, and he'd never be able to get back to doing what he does best. And
Happens to the best of us.
yeah, I mean that's why I stopped commissions. You know, I just couldn't keep up with everything else.
27 in a week and a half. Been there.
Yeesh. So we decided to get everyone together and do a bit of a fundraiser. We got a bunch of people who are... Basically, it's the T&D gang and Todd here, and myself.
Hello.
And we're all putting up some stuff for fundraising that you can bid on raffle style, like we've done before in in our charity live streams. There's also going to be some surprises. I don't want to give away just yet, but there's going to be a couple of different ways that you can help out Yuri, and hopefully you can make it. It'll be on this Friday at 3 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. CST, and 6 p.m. EST. But yeah, fingers crossed that y'all will be able to be there, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be going for a super good cause.
Yep. We gotta help out Yuri. He helps us. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's that tree thing, that's Jesus.
What kind of community of people who do comfort audios and got each other's back are we if we
Well,
can't
you might
help
do
each
comfort
other in a
audio.
time of need?
This is a fallen house.
Hopefully we can get Yuri set up with something pretty decent.
Yeah.
I don't want him to have to do 1,500 commissions.
I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there with a bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby.
What have you been doing anyway? Since last Wednesday when we were pooping on Borderlands.
I've been looking for new games to play. I haven't really been playing anything, to be honest. I did a stream with Just Shapes and Beats, which is a pretty fun mobile rhythm game.
Should do Outer Worlds.
We'll have to look for every opportunity.
What was that?
Keep your eyes
You should do Outer Worlds.
supplies in the wild.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good game.
Speaking of the wilds,
I tried Outer Worlds. I actually tried streaming Outer Worlds as a character. I was like doing like a character the whole time, and it was a little difficult, to be honest. It was a little distracting.
Little like you were playing a character, like role playing the whole time, or
Yeah, I was playing my D&D character who made himself and then was playing as himself.
Oh, interesting. So you were going for a Deadpool kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And it was fun. The game maybe, I don't know, maybe a little slow for 2-hour stints. You know, like I feel like that's the kind of game you really need to sink whole afternoons into.
For sure. I've been playing that one. It's a lot of fun. I really
Nice.
like Obsidian lately.
Yeah, I really, you know, it wasn't like the most flashbang of beginnings. It's a bummer that there wasn't a really strong story pull. Like the whole find your father or find your son thing. Like that's huge. You know, that's a huge motivational thing for me. Here, I just feel kind of lost, but I'm loving the game. What kind of character did you make?
I went with somebody who gets into a lot of trouble and then talks their way out of it, which is basically who I really am. So it's been pretty entertaining that they kind of support that playstyle. I've really enjoyed that they've basically refined almost all of their systems, and the game feels like they, you know, kind of got stiffed on making another Fallout and then just said Fallout who, and made something that I think is cooler. Whereas Destiny kind of feels like a shell of Halo to me, Outer Worlds feels like a better version of Fallout.
I really like the system they built, like the leveling system, the progression system.
Yeah, that's really good. It's been a lot of fun. I was thinking about streaming that one too, and then I realized I didn't want to at all. So there you go. There's my story for streaming.
It might be one of those games that might be better just. I don't know. I feel like you kind of just have to like immerse yourself or turn your brain off and just zombie out in those games.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those kinds of games where you're not really gonna want to interact with an audience. You just want to enjoy the game you're playing.
but that's for another day.
I figure what I'll do is like every time I come across like a big dungeon or something or some big thing, maybe I'll do streams piecemeal here and there. But for the most part, I'll just go ahead and play it solo.
Yeah, if you need something to kind of plug into a place where you don't have anything to stream.
Yeah. By the way, thank you to the 2 super chats we've gotten so far. Fia Sanga sent $2.79 through Canadian dollars, saying, "Gotta go back to work. Have a great stream." Aesop fan 2871 donated $2 through super chat, saying, "Quick hi, can't stay. Happy Halloween, Cardlin." Thank you. Dude, I don't know if I told you, but I was recently crunching some numbers, and I found that the amount that YouTube was taking from super chats on, like, for my birthday, for example, it averaged to be about 45%.
45?
Yeah, which is tremendously higher than the what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I thought it was going to be 30, but apparently they were saying, like, you know, with Apple service fees and other things, it has the potential to get higher. So that means
I feel like that's really shady to not be upfront with that.
Yeah, I even like contacted their. Am I supposed to do this? Is this the next thing we're supposed to do in the quest?
Yeah, start patrol, I guess.
Want to keep it together out here in the wild? We'll need more supplies.
But yeah, I even contacted
what?
customer support, and they were just like, you know, we
They
can't
have
give
that?
yeah. At a certain tier, you can it's called creator support, and you can do like
How?
chat with their people basically. It's really just like, here, let me show you which help article you should be checking for this.
Great.
So it's not as awesome as it sounds. But yeah, their answer was pretty like, you know, because things change so often, I can't really give you an exact amount. But you know, there's a lot of factors that go into it. So yeah, I've been trying to think of ways. You gotta not be there.
Yeah, I guess. Because I am getting shit canned instantly. Yeah, that sounds great. You know, where were those guys when my YouTube channel wasn't getting monetized because they told me that I was uploading other people's content?
No, it was actually, you know what's crazy is that like you'll get in trouble for uploading your own content, whereas people will upload our content willy-nilly across a bunch of channels, and then like no one will say shit.
Yeah, dude, that happens all the time. Like, apparently not my content, but the content of other creators. Like, I find YouTube channels that are just full of that, and it's ridiculous. And you know what's even stupider is, especially if it's public content, most people don't even mind. They just want credit, but they don't even do that.
Yeah,
and then you try to report it, and it's like, oh, cool, you know, this channel's only been up for 2 months and has more views than my channel, but, you know, it's breaking the TOS, but they're getting the benefit of it. Great. I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. Oh, God. Damn, you fucked that guy up.
I like melee on the Titan.
Watch out up there. That's where I got insta-gibbed by the pods.
But yeah, I've been trying to think of ways to basically incentivize people using
Streamlabs instead?
Streamlabs instead. So we're going to start doing things like adding their names to like compilation
telling
videos.
them that 45% of that shit doesn't go to you might help.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, I can't blame them. Like, the incentive of being able to see your name on screen is huge.
Right.
In the chat. And, what do I want to say here? You know, you can do, like, certain alerts and whatnot with Streamlabs, but it feels kind of tacked on as opposed to YouTube's, which just kind of, like, built in. So I certainly don't blame them, but...
Kind of wish YouTube was cool about it and sort of, you know, shifted the monetary balance to themselves rather than to the creators, but
yeah,
you know, what can you expect? They only make billions of dollars. I mean, they can't afford that.
Yeah. I was actually just talking about this with some friends the other day about how just the revenue split on so many things, like game development and as a creator, is just, it's so not in favor of the creator, you know, like
yeah,
all these people talking about like Epic versus Steam, and it's like Steam takes 30%, as does Android and Apple, and that's
Steam
because
also provides a way better service, though.
But 30% is huge when they're like making so much money, and they don't need 30%. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with YouTube taking so much of our advertisements. It's like, yeah, we wouldn't have anything without YouTube. They're the kind of like the only show in town. But do they need to take such a big cut? You know, is it necessary that they take so much? Like you said, they're only making billions of dollars.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about that. I mean, small content creators are just like today's version of small business owners, essentially.
Right.
And we need people to get a better appreciation of that fact. And I mean, Patreon is honestly one of the biggest. They charge, what do they take, like 6 5%, something like that, and then
Yeah.
the processing fees, which I mean you can't avoid those. You just
Yeah,
have to pay
Patreon's
those.
fantastic. I've got big respect for Patreon and specifically Jack Conti. He's the CEO of Patreon.
Yeah.
He himself is him and his wife. Are we really supposed to be doing patrols?
I don't think so. I think we were just shooting stuff for no reason, but I mean, what's this? It's not like we're gonna keep doing this anyway.
I mean, that's the only
hopefully
thing
we
that's
get-
showing up on my map, but isn't there somewhere we're supposed to go or something?
There's got to be somewhere we're supposed to go, but I don't remember this shit anymore. Let's
Yeah,
see
same.
what
Is there like a
symptom.
here are your quests? Is there anything like that?
Yeah, that's kind of what That's kind of what I dislike about Destiny. It's like, what do I do? Anything you want. No,
Yeah,
tell me
but-
what to do.
Yeah, please. Speak with Tess Everest in the tower. Travel to the moon and stave off the hive resurgence alongside your fellow guardians. So my milestones. Is that quests?
I don't
I
think
we're
so.
supposed to
I
go-
mean, we could just go. We could just go to the fucking moon. Oh wait, no, we need power level 780.
Let's go to the
The moon
tower.
is pretty goddamn cool, though. Sure, we can go.
Only
to
the
tower
fire
if you
team
want.
leader may launch this activity.
All right, all right, all right. I hear you.
Ooh, yum yums.
Yeah, what Madam Wigglesworth just said right now in chat. It was a bummer, like I know so many people gave so generously on my birthday and I was like, oh nice. And I was like trying to recall how much it was and I was like, this can't be right. And when I crunched the numbers, sure enough, YouTube took 45% of it.
45%. Boy, that makes me sad.
Hey, speak of the devil, Shizu Rivera just donated $50 through Streamlabs. Thank you very much. Saying Tesla Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Sorry, see, Todd picked the better class. Todd picked the better class in Destiny 2.
Got
I
'em.
originally played a hunter.
Oh, here comes the excuse.
No, like I played all the way to whatever in on PS4 as a hunter, and I liked it, but I thought I'd if you do remember, I did ask you what you were gonna make, and when you said hunter, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'll go to my backup. I do like shoulder charging, but I miss my triple jump so much.
Yeah,
That triple
that's
jump is
literally why I play it.
Damn good.
Yeah, it's so nice to have
Eververse
full
is
control of
at your
that.
service.
Okay, gives us an engram. And then
Here's how you spend money.
Come
Don't
on.
you want to
Yeah.
do that?
No hurry, Guardian.
We
I get
need
it.
money. At least it's a little more reasonable now that there's no Activision attached to it.
Yeah.
Safe to sell.
View your shader inventory. God, I would love nothing more than to view my shader inventory tutorial.
Tracked quest. Reach power level 770. That's my quest.
I guess that's it. I guess that's just what this game became.
Complete
I guess that's what we lost when we lost Activision.
Unlock
Your
Titan
quest is to
Viking
get better.
XP.
Ooh, wonder how far I could move you like this.
Complete the world quest for the EDZ. Yeah, it's literally just like go to places
You got the silver.
And-
Eververse has the goods.
do the stuff there. That's
Just browsing.
kind of
Yeah, I
sad.
thought-
They took away the whole
What-
story.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That we have to be missing something. The story's got to be out there. There's no way they just like removed the story.
It's almost like the story's an afterthought to and this game, they intend for this game to just be multiplayer, and the story is just like an
Yeah.
afterthought of like, here's another way you can gain light and gear.
Don't get too distracted
Kinda-
by the new
Kind of
superpower.
strange, because Bungie is so story oriented.
We drove the Red
normally.
Legion out. We'll do the same to
But,
whomever comes next.
What you doing there, buddy?
It just hanging out.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Going to the postmaster.
You need me to talk to this guy for you or
Can-
something?
yeah, can
or-
you? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what he has
Just
to say.
just pick up the mail. Just use my name,
Okay.
Todd Isnord.
Hi. Do you have any mail for Todd? Oh, okay. Oh, wow,
Uh,
just bags upon bags of are these checks from Domino's? That's weird.
no, no, no. That can't be right. Check the
Yeah.
other bag.
Okay, this is wait, these checks are from Pizza Hut. That certainly can't be right.
You know what? Let's go back to Earth.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
the quest now is go somewhere and do quests. So I guess let's go somewhere and do quests.
I guess it's our only option. What fools we were to believe that a story might be present. All right, I guess I'll add a waypoint to supply and demand. You know, shout out to all you economists out there.
That's such a silly way to go free to play. Like, all right, we'll go free to play, but you can't play the story.
Yeah, fucking strange. That would be like the best way to get people to pay for the new thing.
And that might have, I told my friend that I was playing again, and he asked me if I bought the season pass. That might have been why he asked.
Maybe. I always wondered what the hell the season pass for Destiny was. So I'm always like, but I bought it. Don't I own it?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like this, I'm not tripping, right? Like we're supposed to like unlock the different powers, and we're supposed to get the light back, and
Yeah,
the
spoilers.
story wasn't great, but it at least gave me something to do.
Yeah. Something to look forward to, something to hold on to, kind of a shadow of a hope for Bungie.
Oh wow! Like you already have all of your stuff unlocked.
Wait,
Like
really?
if your different subclasses, and there's one tree each that you have to like buy one of the DLCs for. But if you want
Oh, wow.
to be one of
You're
these
right.
subclasses, you can just do it.
Requires Shadowkeep or Forsaken. Well, all right.
Yeah.
You know, there are limited co-op options, and I think we still might have chosen wrong.
Let's see. What type of hunter are you going for?
Currently I have the golden gun
Golden gun's
because
good.
it's fun.
I'm trying to remember what titans are. I think there's the smash the ground for
Of course, a classic.
and then there's solar, which is throw the hammer, and then there's void, which is throw the shield.
I think that one is supposed to be good right now, but I don't know. I played very briefly, but I don't know. I don't really understand the progression of Destiny 2 well enough to enjoy it. It just seems to me like there's nothing to actually do, but the game tries to convince you that what amounts to daily quests are content. So I'm not really sure what to do with this game. But shooting stuff feels good.
That it does. I'm trying to find which of these abilities is best for if I wanted to go melee all the time, basically. You going through your stuff too?
Yeah.
Of course. The one I want is behind the paywall.
I don't think anybody would watch me review games on my YouTube channel. I basically tried that. I had the Divinity Original Sin 2 up there, and like nobody. I got one comment on it. It sticks with me because it basically it sets the tone for how people treat me when I upload something that's not exactly what they wanted. And that somebody was like, "You should try playing something fun next time." I'm like, oh, okay. Well then.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry for trying.
This incredibly deep game. Oh, but there's a mob over there. It's shooting at us. It don't like you.
I do feel some shaking of the controller.
Yeah,
I think I'll be
it's
alright.
it's getting closer. It's
Yeah, it's
working. All right, okay. I'm staying back behind this fucking rock though. Good luck.
Alright, well, if we stick with this game, I think I'll drop money so I can get the fire one that I want, or the solar one that I want. But I guess for now, I'll go striker.
Yeah, we'll kind of have to see where it goes. I imagine that, or at least I hope we'll have Yuri in good shape, and then we'll be able to go back to Borderlands 3, and maybe we'll think of something else a little more agreeable. If you know of a good co-op game that is absolutely not Minecraft, we'd love to hear about it.
True. I was looking for another MMO to kind of replace WoW. Tried ESO, like it crashed on me 3 times while trying to make a character.
That sounds like Bethesda. So, I mean, obviously you found your replacement. 3 crashes in the character creation. That's value.
It's not bad.
All right, so I mean, what else is on the table? There's basically only like Final Fantasy 14, to be honest. It's like the only truly competitive MMO right now. It is a subscription model, but it's kind of more based on non-rating dungeon experiences, I find. I haven't played a ton of it, but I've played enough of it to kind of get the feel for like the profile of the design of it. WoW is, kind of everything else is a slog, but the dungeons and raids are great, and then FF14 is like the exact opposite of that. So if you like the solo questing aspect and want some good music, because, it has Final Fantasy music, it's not a bad choice. I don't know if you're a fan of Final Fantasy music.
I did play Final Fantasy 14 for a while, good long while, and I loved the nostalgia bits. I don't know.
A lot of
The
those
game
lately.
just something about it. I couldn't stick with it.
I don't know. To me, the combat's just not very meaty. Was the problem I had with it. Like I was a paladin. I tanked in it, and the only depth to it was figuring out that I had to throw my shield to start combat because it was less mana and combo efficient, but it snapped aggro better initially. And then I had one 30-second cooldown that was the only AoE damage I could do, so it was the only realistic way to AoE tank. And then beyond that, my rotation was my 3 combo buttons in order. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like that was it.
Yeah.
I had like 12 defensive cooldowns, but the thing I did minute to minute was incredibly boring.
What class did you play?
Paladin.
Same.
Like it was good. It was very functional. I didn't have any trouble doing content. It was just boring.
Yeah, I heard paladins, I know for a fact paladins were more boring than usual. I heard warriors were supposed to be like a more fun version, but I never gave them a shot.
I was like level 20 in whatever that was. That like you needed a certain level of that class to get the AoE at 50, I think. I forget, it like did AoE damage, and then it also left a bleed. It was on a 30-second cooldown. I don't remember what it was called. It was literally the only multi-target ability you had, so you needed it. Otherwise, you weren't tanking, that's for sure.
Oh, that one where you're just like, constantly spamming the one AoE ability?
Well, I didn't have anything like that. I could only do it every 30 seconds.
Come now.
which made
Speak your
AoE
mind.
tanking very challenging. I had to do a lot of alt tabbing. A lot of alt tabbing. I guess we just do bounties, man, because that's totally what a game is these days.
I hope it has gone well, my
Yeah, and probably like patrols, and there's like quests on the map, right?
Think so? Okay. 2 of these I can't do because I don't have an arc weapon or a sniper rifle. Awesome.
Nice. So let's see, where are we right now? There you go. There's a quest right there we can do.
Oh yeah, I had it marked supply and demand. Start adventure.
Hey, long time no see.
I'd love an
you?
adventure.
Ted, you didn't tell me he was in town.
Ms. Holliday and I have been reappropriating supplies from the Cabal. She's keeping a low profile at the moment.
You
It's not
got any
him, but
boxes?
I always
I'll
thought this
buy
guy
them.
sounded exactly like
Can't wait.
Jorah Mormont. Game of Thrones? Nah?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, there's a voice actor, and I'm trying to think of his name right now. He played Balthier in FF12.
I heard that was a good game.
Yeah, FF12 had a great story. The combat was kind of atrocious, but Gambits were well before their time. They were just not ready. Especially not on the PS2. Thing had the CPU of a fucking toaster.
Huh. So Rox is suggesting a bunch of different MMOs, and then also suggested maybe a good alternative would be to go the MOBA route. It's not an MMO quite. It's not quite an MMO, but
Don't let him.
it is the kind of game that you can just play over and over again, and you can have different people in at different times.
Not so fast. I'm
League
sending
of
you
Legends
coordinates
is like one of
short
those
ways from your
games that
position.
people can play on anything. I think it is both Mac and PC.
Last one to the courtyard's a drag face.
How colorful.
Plus, League is
yeah.
especially hype right now with all the different announcements they just made.
Gideon Emery, that is it. Somebody in the chat just remembered. Or looked it up.
That was the Balthier voice actor?
Yeah. Yeah. He also did Fenris and DA2. Yeah, his DA2 character was not quite as good as Balthier. His DA2 character was just him saying how much he wanted to kill mages, basically.
Do we have our floaty thing?
Sorry, what? Or what?
Do we have our speedy bike thing?
Oh, our,
And if so, what button do I
This?
press to get it?
Sparrow.
Yeah. So these are my emotes. That's not it.
Open your ghost. Hit back, or whatever I don't know what you're using.
I'm using
but
a.
open
That's
your
the thing. I'm
ghost
using a
and then
controller, and I'm not sure what button my ghost is.
This
Oh,
and
okay.
then
There
X.
you go. Summon my vehicle. Now we bring it into the house, where all vehicles belong. Ah, good.
We did it.
You've served me well today, trusty vehicle.
Yeah, let's just park it here.
We're here. We've got company.
I'm being told that Fenris is a beloved character.
Clear him out, would you?
Can you relay a message for me?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Who is this message from?
It's from a beloved member of my friendship.
Your vagueness makes me think that I should say nothing else on the subject.
Correct. On that we can agree.
All right.
I'm sure Fenris had many redeeming qualities. I didn't play the game. Is that the one with enchantment? I do remember that.
That was DAO.
Ah, okay.
Enchantment?
Enchantment?
That guy was awesome. What was his name? Sandal, I think. Shout out to the DAO nerds.
To be honest, his name
Those
was
supplies
Enchantment.
should keep the farm up and running for a while. Another job well done.
We did it. Why is my controller very vibrating?
Yeah, what's going on? This ship is shooting red lasers.
But these
Oh,
are a
it's
bit
scanning
familiar,
us.
aren't they?
Oh,
Toothy-faced ether chuggers.
don't
They
dox
took our
us.
stuff.
I was gonna say for sure they know everything about me now.
We stole what they stole from the Red
They know what those last few
All's
characters
fair
of your
in
name
love and war, I
are.
suppose.
They know now.
what niche means. And away we go.
All right, I forgot about that. Oh god.
Secure that cash, and Miss Holiday will be by in 2 shakes.
No
Two
can do, Dick.
shakes.
Could be 100 fallen hiding out in those buildings. I'll wait for the all clear.
Yeah, I've come to join you.
Thank you.
Not all clear. Definitely not
Re-steal
all clear.
farm supplies.
Too hot for me to help out.
I don't have line of sight either. You're on your own.
DAO was better, but DA2 was highly underrated. It was really not that fucking bad. And considering they made that game in 16 months, Jesus Christ.
That was what company was that through EA?
BioWare.
BioWare. Who also is also known for
Mass Effect. Jade Empire. I'm trying to think of other things. I think they did the... Maybe. I'm not sure. Older than that, I'm not sure. I always get confused whether it was BioWare who did stuff like Coder, or they were a reform of the studio that did Coder, like... Because there's like this CRPG crew that seems like they've been under, you know, 15 different names, Black Isle Studios and shit, but I don't remember when they died and became, it was like some combination of BioWare and Obsidian or something like that. Game industry has a weird history.
that it is.
Why did these become Jesus? What is that? Fallen assault waves, 2 out of 3.
All for these farm supplies, huh?
Just killed that guy with a knife while trying to throw a grenade at him.
It works, it works.
Oh, you got it. Oh, there's more.
Oh man. Forgot how good it feels just running around punching things.
Right? Destiny 2, the game that feels good until you think about what you're trying to accomplish. All right.
Maybe if I get
I'm
new
gonna
paints,
stand
then
right
I
here.
can do more damage and... Oh.
Alright, now it's your turn to stand right there and resident.
Okay. Okay, well that didn't...
Alright, we did it. I think we have to do the other waves now. Again. Oh no. Our light fades away.
Ah. Alright, just that wave. That's good.
Oh, nice. We didn't get punished for our blatant stupidity.
It was pretty bad. I shouldn't have run up to the boss.
Well, I mean, I died to drop pods earlier. We'll just call that even and agree and never talk about it again.
If you'll excuse me, I got a pretty new helmet to try on.
There I go, throwing knives again. What were you doing over there? Trying on a new helmet?
Yeah, you got a new helmet.
We're in the middle of a combat zone, so you take your helmet off?
I mean, I did go behind a box.
Okay.
Not entirely
At least you went
untrained.
behind a box. Must be some sturdy-ass boxes what these are firing.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that would be me. Thanks for the hug, buddy. Very aggressive hug. Sharper than I expected.
We Titans were very...
Just very physical.
very violent with our affection.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sky looks clear. I'm headed your way to pick up the goods. Farm will really appreciate it. Heck of a job, you two.
Quite. Now, do me a favor and see if there's any tea still intact.
There you go.
See,
got
it's
new...
funny because he's British.
Oh, tea! They drink that.
One day writers will acknowledge that people that aren't British drink tea, but I guess it'll be a while still.
Not today. Not in my America. Well, we don't even get a trip back. We have to just hoof it.
Yeah, dude, this is... I don't know what this is. I'm lying to you by suggesting I have any amount of confidence in the gameplay flow.
What is... Okay, so we can do this, and we can fast travel to Trostland. Because I am not running back like some ridiculous peasant.
Plebeian?
Oh, BioWare did KOTOR, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't like 100% on it.
I think I just missed like the whole BioWare train. Never got into Mass Effect, never got into DA, never got into KOTOR.
I would at least say you should play Mass Effect 1. It's a pretty unique experience. DAO is interesting, but only if you're really into dialogue, because like 85% of the gameplay is pretty much the dialogue choices.
Is that
If
the
you're
one
into that,
where-
it's amazing, but...
Is that the one where I could do the hump with the witch lady?
We've had our
The
fill
what?
of Red
I
Legion
played one of them
patrols
where
and
you can
fallen raids.
do the hump with the
We
witch
could use a
lady.
spot of help with both.
Oregon?
See if
Yeah.
you can track down a fallen comms terminal.
Nice.
Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience.
Yeah, DAO is excellent, but it's very much it's a game for a certain type of person, I think. But it's a very good game, so I mean you should give it a chance.
Did they
Things were
change up
pretty
like the
ridiculous.
battle system drastically in between games?
Pretty drastically. DA2's combat actually was something I did not have a complaint about at all. The combat in DA2 was just like the improved version of DAO. It was less janky. DA3 kind of got rid of one of the main focal points of DAO combat, which was the tactics menu. That sucked.
Excellent. What say you use your
Mass
access
Effect
to
went through
prepare
quite a
broadcast
few
in Fallen
changes
speak?
between.
I've been meaning to put this
I
Cabal
liked 1 and
communications cipher to
3.
use.
The
Can't
Red
really
Legion
say the same
fighting the
about
Fallen for a
2.
change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area.
You're supposed to run around, kill Fallen, I guess.
I guess so. It seems to be pretty much the summary of this game. Got 5 of 6, so at least there's that.
There we go.
I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they
You gonna keep
wired the place
searching
to
for an
explode.
MMO?
So,
Are you gonna settle with third time's the charm crashing simulator?
I think
If I run a
I'm
deep
beginning to
scan
think
for
there
tunnels, we can borrow
isn't
all
a
these traps and
replacement for what I
explosives.
need, because
and put them to
WoW
good
fit the
use.
itch of
Chaos
like
between your
being
enemies.
working well for people who didn't really have like really good machines, and like a lot of people could you know, it applied to a lot of people. I think League might be the answer, because at least you can play with 5 people, more if you do versus custom games. It's a game that you can play on anything. It's applicable to either of the popular OSs. These are bad.
Oh, that's a big explosive. I
These
figured
are
that'd do a
bad.
little damage, not all the damage.
You're being
Coming back.
super
This time not
selfish,
through
just
the-
taking all the damage for yourself.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do that that scene in the second Oceans. You know, the one we talked about. Forgot the dance. That was the problem.
That song, though. Song in that scene is great. What were we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I think
remember.
League might be a good solution.
Oh,
I was thinking maybe Destiny, but I mean, this is not a game that people with weaker machines can play.
right. Yeah, I mean, if that's one of your criteria, then yeah, it's going to be hard to beat WoW.
Yeah, the whole idea was that it was a game that we could play with, you know, like people even with weaker machines can play and whatnot.
It is worth noting that the
Got it. Now I
the
can
classification
transmit
of
these
weaker
horribly
machines,
dangerous
you know, that's a
explosives wherever we
constantly
need.
moving target.
Yeah.
So you can play something that has okay graphics and still be pretty playable on old machines these days. I guess it just kind of depends. I would think ESO was fairly old machine friendly, but I guess if it crashes, then there's not much to do with that.
It might have just been like temporary server errors, temporary server login issues they were having, but it was enough for me to be like, all right, well, I'm not playing this for a week. I think that'll be long enough for me to not be pissed at it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty swell. Yeah, I have a 111 druid on a random server now.
Yeah, I bailed on Blizzard after the whole boycott Blizzard thing.
Great work. Broadcasting the message.
Which is a bummer because all this great news is coming out now about, like, you know, BlizzCon and freaking Overwatch 2 and potentially Diablo 4.
Really lights my candle about their language.
Actually, Devrim, let's.
I don't have a lot of faith in them creating anything super great. Their last few properties have been pretty meh.
Fair.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
Oh.
Thank you. Fucking drop pods. I swear to God, dude. We both got hit by that one.
Oh, was that a drop pod? Might have been me.
Yeah.
I did shoot a bunch of explosives.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
They need to put, like, an area.
You're
Don't
right, it was a drop
fucking
pod.
stand here.
It was very much a drop pod.
I like how we put all these traps on the ground and these guys land and have jetpacks. It's like a movie. Maybe Valve will make a game after all this time. Their games usually run on low-spec machines.
It would be nice, but I mean, I think they're just busy making a lot of money by doing nothing.
I think they are pretty busy doing that.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah.
I bet it was quite a show.
They're like, what other things could you put on your head, make it look like a hat?
Clean up whatever's left. Great work.
Fucking Gabe, man. Where is he? He needs to be leading the PC revolution right now.
He's doing his best.
Really, he isn't, though.
No, he's not.
All he gave us recently was the Valve Index, the Steam controller, which still just looks like something somebody found on a spaceship and they haven't reverse engineered it yet. And
I was not a fan of the Steam controller.
Steam machines, which just flopped. Like, how long have we been waiting for Half-Life 3?
Alright, so that's that quest, I guess. And we just look for the next one on the map and teleport there. That's what this game is now?
It seems to be the case. There's Dark Alliance, getting your hands dirty.
Let's do one more, then I'll probably call it for the night. Got some stuff to do. Let's do Dark Alliance.
Yeah. Alright.
Going to the sludge.
Sounds good to me. I have some, very important things to do, like play Outer Worlds.
I gotta get back into that.
I swear to God, you were right there, and then you disappeared right in my face. Alright. I'm looking forward to the Friday stream, though. Should be interesting.
Yeah, should be fun. Having a bunch of people all talking at the same time, playing Jackbox games, doing it for a good cause. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think.
Your D&D crew, and then the guy who's not in it.
Yeah.
It's basically like third wheeling, but like 5.
Sixth wheeling.
Perfect. Vehicles really just need more wheels.
I mean, 2 of them can't make it, so it's not going to really be the whole crew. Plus, that'll be fun to talk, for just to chill without like having to play a character the whole time. Or at least not having to play a character playing a character.
Yeah, that sounds
to peel back the mask a little bit.
Reminds me of that Mission Impossible. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about, but he like makes that perfect face mask.
Yeah, rips it off.
Yeah. We have a shield to disable.
Disable Centurion shield.
Gonna guess
Good.
this is where it is because things are shooting at us.
Oh, kindly do not blow up my ship, sir.
Oh shit.
That's the
Immune
Centurion.
is not the word I want to see right now.
We're supposed to disable their shield. How do we do that?
Kill this thing. And then, wow, you know, if that guy never came running out, he'd be really challenging to kill.
No good. Taken energy readings are increasing. That it's spreading to science all over the area.
If that's true, it could bring a plague of shadow beyond our imagining.
You know what? This one probably isn't, like, sparking and on fire. Nope, that one is on fire. Never mind. I'll just go back to my other one. At least it's a familiar fire.
Looks like it is up this hill. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't stop, please. Ow, ow. So many hurt.
Where the fuck are you?
Up on this here cliff. Just getting back. Just getting bamboozled. Nice.
He's immune to damage. He's not immune to that, apparently.
No one is immune to momentum. Oh, you know what that means? That means it's time for a be right back.
Alright, can't make that jump. Don't try that. I think I'm gonna blow up soon here. Well, it's quite a shotgun.
I pulled location data from that Centurion. But we have to go into the forest.
You sure about that, buddy? Don't want to get, you know, eaten by a creepy taken shadow tree.
Cade, what exactly happened to you in Nessus?
Alright, we gotta search the Dark Forest now, I guess. Few things I'd rather do, really. He's still gone, isn't he? This looks dark. I think it's a forest. Maybe it's this way.
They get eaten yet?
No, they did not get eaten yet. But use caution. We don't know what's waiting in that forest.
My glimmers on
I died.
something big and taken.
Yes,
That may be the safest bet.
I
you
see
made
that.
in
I'm
years.
back.
Alright.
I'm gonna check out this spooky forest.
Yep. On the way, I found the spooky forest.
Ooh,
I went to the place that was dark and headed toward the forest.
how mysterious. If you recall,
Check it
this
out.
is the area you go to in the story to unlock your powers.
Yeah, you end
All
up in
those
that
powers
like
we
lake,
already
right?
have.
With the rings or something.
Yeah. You have to walk through your memories, and it's this whole beautiful scene. Now there's
What are you,
just none
you
of
trying
it.
to say that this isn't beautiful?
I mean,
This
it's
game
nice.
distilled down to its most base
The
components?
Scions found a way to force it open.
Maybe we're gonna do it right now.
Okay.
I got teleported.
Same. I see you.
And you.
Did you see that? He got stunned when we took out his scions.
Severing their bond must cause a backlash to the host. Interesting.
Am I the only one who has no idea what any of you are talking about?
Yes.
What up?
Hello. I'm in another dark foresty area.
Alright. Find the psionic source. Will do.
Hey, there are
Is it
a
in
lot
these
more
punches?
Cabal than I was expecting.
Who
They may
there?
not like you trespassing in their secret magic.
Do you have any psionic sources within you? So you've been playing Outer Worlds, but you haven't been streaming Outer Worlds. What have you been streaming lately?
I have been streaming nothing unless it's with you.
Taking Cabal.
Oh,
Big,
nice.
taking Cabal.
You are the only reason I stream, my man.
Destroy.
Oh, that's romantic.
Working on it.
Oh, let's not give him any ideas.
I mean, it's
We got
a
enough
few
of them, I think.
ideas. Oh shit, he's immune. I just busted my
Yeah, let
ults.
me tell you something about immune.
Damn it, that sucks.
Okay, we gotta find the bond and kill it, I guess.
Killed a bunch of things. I don't know if any of them are the bond. This one is the bond. No, it's not.
Maybe we just have
Maybe
to get
they all
in
were the bond?
Okay,
There you go.
we gotta get
Team mute.
close enough,
Team
I
mute
guess,
again?
because there's 2 layers.
Shadow touch.
All right, well that's big light show. I can't see. Help!
Ah, shit. Still immune. Oh, it's this freaking floaty orb.
Ah. Well, we'll take care of him now.
Nice.
Did it. They're all gone.
Well, that'll set the Legion back away. Serves them right for messing with things they don't understand.
Which is your area of expertise, after all. As for you, Guardian, well done. If that brute had gotten loose with the Scions,
That's it?
there may have been no stopping it.
And then I
They
could
really
recollect it all like
refactor the
that.
quests
Take it,
literally
take
to
it. Told
be
you.
lamer. All right.
All right, well. GG.
GG, I guess. I don't know what we just fucking played. I
That
thought this was a great idea. Like, ah, man, it's gonna. I mean, Borderlands. I mean, who cares about that? We got Destiny, and then
I mean, I thought it would at least be a good like holdover until we got Yuri back, but this experience is so lacking.
it's very superficial.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You are better with words.
Only because I have to come up with them myself.
True.
I have to get practice, unfortunately.
I am much better with other people's words.
You're just much better with other people.
Okay, I'll take that. Alright, well, GG everybody. Thanks for coming out, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for trying out this new game with us. And yeah, we'll maybe do some more of this next time. Maybe do something else. Who knows? Let's take a look at Todd's silly hood. What does Todd think of my grenade launcher?
Guardian
What do you think of mine?
Pretty good.
I'm back.
All right, dude. Oh my God, GG.
All right, here you go.
Hey, speaking of, we just got ourselves some Yum Yums. Haraya donated 20 through Streamlabs. Thank you. Saying good night,
Thank you for
Carlin and
using
Todd.
Streamlabs.
Yeah. I have an early start tomorrow. Thank you for your time and for this stream. Hey, thank you. We will see you again on Friday, along with some other folk. Please be there, help out Yuri, and thanks for being here today. Mods, thank you for holding it down as always. Todd, good sir,
Yeah.
always a pleasure.
Always.
And I'll catch y'all on the flippity flop. See ya.
All right.